Hey guys, what's up? So check this out. If you're looking to grow cannabis at home and you want to get really good at it, what you're going to want to do is read. Read as much as you can. I call it fertilizing your mind with knowledge. Like when I first started growing cannabis at home, indoors, everybody asked me, how did you learn this? Like how did you find all this information out? And I told them, I read books. Yeah, you can watch YouTube videos, you can go on Reddit, you can go to social media, you can take advice from a whole bunch of people. But honestly, when you go to college, what do? You pay a whole bunch of money for people to tell you the right books to read. So that's what I'm going to do for free. I'm going to start doing book reviews, guys. I'm going to start telling you books that revolve around not just growing cannabis indoors and growing or cultivating cannabis indoors and outdoors, but just about the whole cannabis industry and community in general. Alright, so let's start with the very first book I think you should have on your bookshelf if you really want to take this hobby seriously. And that is Weed. A Connoisseur's Guide to Cannabis. I actually found this at a store really cheap, but I'm going to leave a link in the description below where you can find this on Amazon, guys. This is a hardback book. It's by Ellen Holland, before it by Kat Cora. This is a really good quality book. I think it's $33 or $34 on Amazon. You might find it cheaper. And I don't know. You're going to want the physical copy. You're not going to want to get this on audio or the like Kindle copy because of the graphs and the pictures in it. This book is constructed really good as far as the flow of it. This book goes over pretty much everything weed related. So if you're gonna get into this hobby, you're gonna want to know as much as possible about the plant that you're gonna grow, which is cannabis. Okay, and so just to give you a breakdown on some of the things this book talks about, it gets into terpenes, flavor profiles. It breaks down all the psychoactive elements of cannabis. It gets into the cannabinoids. I can never pronounce that right. It talks about the history of the science of cannabinoids, the endocannabinoid system in the human body. It goes over strains, everything from the candy strains to the earth strains, and these are flavor profiles. So when I say candy strains, I'm talking like Skittles, Runts, Red Runts, stuff like that, and then the earth tone flavored strains and the gas strains like Sour Diesel, AK-47, like those flavor profiles. It gives a lot of good pictures. I mean, quality pictures, guys. It talks about indoor cultivation of cannabis. It's just the basics. It's like 101. It doesn't get into full detail. There are other books that I'll get into that talk about that. What else? Indoor cultivation, outdoor cultivation. It gets into edibles. It gets into the cannabis community, how it's affected the community. It covers glass art in this book. What else? It talks about dabbing. And more importantly, what I like about this book too is it gets into the landrace strains. So if you guys don't know that term, there's a glossary in the back that goes over any terminology you might not be familiar with. But the landrace just talks about the origins of like certain OG strains, like Kush and stuff like that, where it came from, and it gives you a really good history of those strains and that plant and those genetics. But yeah, guys, so if you're really thinking about taking this hobby seriously, and you should, because it's a great hobby. Just gardening in itself is therapeutic, not just using the plant as medicine itself. But check this book out, guys. And if you want to get it right now, just go to the description below. Like I said, there'll be a link. And the next book I'll probably talk about is this one. This is called Beyond Buds, Next Generation. This is by the granddaddy himself, Ed Rosenthal, with Greg Zamin. This book is awesome. This book is really, really awesome, but we'll get into that one next time. Okay? So if you like what you are hearing, do me a favor, do yourself a favor. Give me a thumbs up, ring the notification bell so you find out the next book review that I do. And subscribe to the channel, guys. Peace out, stay green, and keep growing.